Hi, just a little update. Hope you're all well out there. On items that I've picked up over the last week and a half, possibly. Yeah, something like that. Right, the first one I've got is a Pi 1230, which is just your standard 1970s transistor radio, medium wave and long wave only. Got that off eBay. Got the dial face there, long wave, medium wave. Look on the top, it's just got the sort of like markers there, 0 to 10. Nothing on the sides. Then round the back, got an earphone socket, 6-volt into external power supply availability, medium wave, long wave, and a tone low high switch. With the stupid price of Roberts radios on eBay at the moment, or anything else of quality, I've just been buying radios that I quite like the look of. It takes 4 C cells, which I've got in there, and I think it's had a bit of a bash at some stage. It's not bad though. Giving it a good clean, stripped it down, taken it to bits, giving it a good clean, and it's not too bad. So give that a bit of a blast. It should be on Radio 5.
It's very hard to train for a title fight without the help of anyone else. So that probably means that you're training with a number of people. That changes your I think about my hat.
Struggling with medium wave down there, as I keep saying. I've got a couple of lights around here, and there's a lot of computers under my desk, etc. So
just opens you up and opens up your family and opens up the and at the
it's probably
same time,
talk sport actually, that.
Would you have done?
It's our job. We face a lot of that. There's a lot of people that are just anti-police, but the reality is it's the modern world. We're human beings. We've got families. We do the same thing as everybody else when we're not at work. But we do have that responsibility of doing our jobs and doing them properly as well. So
There you go. That's Pi 1230. It's nothing special. I just like the look of it. It's just a 1970s transistor radio with a 1970s font on there. So yeah, it's not bad. That didn't have to do much with it. Cleaned all the pots, stripped it down. It had a bath. Job's a good one. Right, I got this one last week. This is a Bush BW577A, which driver film shortwave also got, which I was unaware of. I purchased this and did a search. Not much on the internet about it, but yeah, it's quite a nice set. That this takes 4 C cells, so yeah, I think it had the same problem that I'll link driver's video down below anyway, so you can have a look at his review. Won't be doing much of a review on this. I think this is possibly from sort of like the early mid 70s. It had the same problem as drivers. The plastic dial face cover there was all loose, so that got glued back in. Same thing with this really. It's been stripped down, had a bath, damn good clean, and put back together again. The only difference between this and drivers is, I'm presuming, well, I'll show you this first. Controls on the top, got the volume, tone there, got on off, AFC, VHF, airband, medium wave and long wave. Around the side we've got the tuner, and on that side we've got an external speaker connector, 5-pin DIN auxiliary and mains in. Managed to make use of my Molotow chrome pen to just finish off this Bush logo here, because that was all rubbed off. Like I said, glued the faceplate back in there, or rather the tuning dial cover, which was a bit awkward really, because it's got a couple of tabs down there, 3 tabs, 2 tabs and 3 tabs down here. So I did originally hot glue them all in. Now the problem is there isn't much room here, so I hot glued all this side in, probably a bit too much, and the tuning wouldn't move, so I had to strip it down again and remove the hot glue from that side, but it seems to have stuck okay. The only difference with this, between this one and drivers, is it looks like somebody's modded this, possibly for the FM, well probably even more so for the airband there, and they've put an extra external coax connector in the back there. You can see this mark here, it was actually cracked, so I've super glued that and rubbed it down the best I can, but it's still showing, so I might have another go at that at some stage. But I quite like this set, you know. I think this is possibly early 70s, mid 70s. Not a lot of information out there about it. The only other thing I did was this was quite deeply scratched on there. You might still be able to see him, but I've T-cutted it and just finished it off with a poly watch. So let's give that a quick go. Like I said, usual proviso that all these lights are on, so not sure we can pick anything up or not.
I'm afraid to say, but I think, and I'm guessing here, around about the 30th of July, we will have a massive spike of people going into hospital with this virus. And I think that these protests were badly managed. I think in my
Order it online at
tell you what I saw with my own eyes. And
that's Radio 5. The only thing I've noticed is I don't think for some reason it's got the original aerial on it. The aerial is there, but I noticed on drivers then it will pull all the way up and then it's got the pivot on the top, but this one hasn't got that, so I'll have to have a look, see if I can find an aerial for that, because it is actually fastened to the base of the case down here, one section, and I think there should be a pivot after that, so I'll see what I can find online. Try it on VHF.
in London and Manchester and they,
would do is go to a police station and start crying and say, I need to go home, I live in Pocatello, which was not where you lived, and they'd give you a bus ticket to
The FC certainly works well.
and get a ticket to somewhere else.
yes. And
That's how the people, they gathered here. Why?
yeah, I was just shy of 30.
Because they don't get it.
There you go. So nice sounding set. I think it's a 2 watt speaker in there, so it's not too bad. The only thing I have noticed with it is on FM, as you can see, we're on about just over 103 there, for Classic FM when it should be on 101, I think. So the FM tuning is definitely off on the in terms of the scale, but the medium wave is fine. If you go to 5 Live, it does show up as 909, so I'm not too sure about that, or how we can even fix it. I was thinking maybe the strip across here might be worth loosening it off and moving it to show the correct on FM, but that means Radio 5 would be off then. So any suggestions, if you'd like to note them below, I'd be grateful of that. Airband works as well. Can't remember, somewhere up the scale down here I can pick up the Manchester information one. So yeah, quite pleased with that radio. eBay, grand total of 99p. Can't complain, can you? 99p for that. Right, I've got this today. This arrived this morning. I bought this for my computers because this was the cassette deck to have for computing. So that's a Ferguson 3T07 tape deck. Box is pretty battered. Well, it's well battered. But, got the mains plug that came with it. Get it out of the box. I think I paid £12.79 for this, but look at that, virtually brand new. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, absolutely nothing wrong with it in terms of appearance. Should we prop it up so you can have a proper look, see if it'll stay. Is that okay? Not really. Let's get me mat. There you go. Look at that. It's absolutely, I can't really describe it. It's like it's just been purchased fresh out of the box. No scratches, no marks, no nothing. Got a tape counter on the front there. On the side, I've got the 5-pin DIN play record, earphone socket, mic and remote, microphone on the front there, record, rewind, fast forward, play, eject, stroke, stop and pause, and down the bottom there it's just one slight dink there, and then we've got the tone and the volume controls there. Over the side just got the mains input there, but I don't know whether you can tell, but I can't fault this at all. So that arrived this morning. It didn't even need a clean. Stripped it down, cleaned the heads, cleaned the pinch wheels, and put new belt on it. The only thing that was wrong with it was volume control and the tone control weren't running properly. So I managed to get in there, and on the sliding potentiometers on the inside, I don't know how that's happened, but there's been a couple of tabs that come free. So when you move this, it was they were moving inside, so I pushed those tabs back, all good. The only thing that didn't come with it, which was a bit of a shame, was carry strap, which there's two metal, should be a carry strap, two metal prongs, go in here either side, and got yourself a little carry strap. Came with the instructions as well, and if you have a quick look there, don't know whether you can see it. So someone's filled in the guarantee card, and that was purchased the 23rd of December 1978 from Wembley High Road. So considering that's 42 years old, that's pretty damn good. So yeah, very pleased with that, because that was the one to have for loading your tapes at the time. Right, we've got the final item here. Oh, it's a bit of a beast. Just move this out of the way. Right, so we've got Roberts. It's not going to fit, is it? Let's move the camera. There we go. Got the Roberts RM40 radio. Forgive me, this is the RM. Yep, RM40. Yeah, so I got that. That was a freebie, that. So I've not really done. Don't ask me why, but when it got dropped off, when we picked it, when the woman dropped it off for me, the mains lead on the back was, I don't know where I've got it somewhere, but the mains lead on the back was a foot long, which was absolutely pointless. So I put a new mains lead on it, which is a better length there. So I've done that. It's had a recap. I was going to go for proper axial, but I've given that a miss. And I know the purists out there are probably now thinking no, but just gone bog standard sort of like radial. So the end pieces certainly don't need doing at all. Little dink down there, but nothing too serious. And cloth on the top, you know, still a couple of paint marks to get rid of, but nothing to get worried about. Yeah, that's a nice radio. I know people don't like tabletop radios, but I don't mind them, to be honest. Yeah, the only other thing I've done is made a little external aerial there, not just speaker wire, which seems to improve the reception quality. The only thing that's wrong with this is like some of the Roberts badges missing there, some of the volumes missing there, and tuning writing is missing as well, which is probably understandable because people have been probably grabbing this around there. I've got the original instructions with this and the receipt. I think it's from 1975, somewhere like that. So give this a quick blast, so it can pick anything up.
In Greater Manchester. Evening, Steve.
Evening, Stephen.
Hello there. So, head teachers of some schools who were preparing to reopen, the hundreds of pupils received a letter on Friday afternoon advising them not to do
trouble.
so. You were one of them, Steve. What happened?
I'm sure some of you were familiar with SET. These you can swivel the ferrite rod in the back there. Try and FM. Classic FM. Probably Radio 1.
Other supermarkets are available, but I'm a fan of the pizza no matter where it's from. Anyway, Maureen, thank you.
Really? Oh,
Do-
no. Oh, okay. So I go upstairs. His two assistants are at the door. There's two men, and they wouldn't look me in the eye. And I say, "Good morning," and they look down.
There you go. So that's the Roberts RM40. The only thing I've noticed is that's at minimum volume, and you're still getting sound through there. So I'm not sure what that is. It's got little station markers, 5 of them all together on the top there. So like I said, that was a freebie. That I said I'll once I got it all done and recapped it, then I'll make a donation to charity and let them know, which I will do. I can see why people aren't too keen on this. I think the is it the RM33? It's a lot nicer looking than this, but yeah, not too bad. The only thing that I've got looming on the eBay front is an RGD radio recorder, which I quite like the look of, and it should match my RGD Olympic because it's basically the same case, same wood grain, same finish, etc. So I'll put an offer in on that and see what they say. But yeah, nice little set. Thanks for watching.